everybody. This is Spiritual Teacher for You. I'm here to do a reading. No idea what's going to come out, but we're going to see. um, I did. I have been channeling several messages lately, but they seem personal. So I don't know that I'm supposed to share them with you guys. However, if I keep getting these messages and it starts to feel like more of a collective energy, then I will definitely be sharing those messages with you guys. So I will keep you informed. I do feel, as someone who feels energy and who heals and grows, that it's kind of, I almost feel this responsibility to share what I'm experiencing, because I feel like a lot of people are waking up right now and they don't know what to do with it. So it's a very different process. So I am feeling pulled towards getting out resources, or maybe doing a video series or some kind of vlogging series about, um, or writing a book about just this process of awaking spiritually and all the things you might experience. Everybody's situation is going to be different, but I can tell just from everything I'm learning right now that what I'm going through is what you go through in general when you are elevating spiritually. So I do feel that I could help a lot of people, or that we, co-creating with spirit, we as a spiritual team, as a spiritual collective, can help each other out by sharing our knowledge. So it's not just me that's being called to do this. I feel that the collective is also being called to do this, to put out your knowledge, to let others know what's going on. What is this energy that we're feeling? So that's what, so yeah, spirit, I think that's the direction we want to go in, is what is the current energies around the collective? Yeah, that's what we want to know. What are the current energies around the collective? Okay. I hope y'all are doing well. It's Friday. It doesn't have to be Friday where you are, but it's Friday right now. This is a timeless reading. Also, I'm getting to remind you that readings, I pick up on energy, and I am the interpreter of this energy. So if something doesn't resonate with you, please leave it. Don't take something from a reading that doesn't resonate and then force it to fit in your life. And something may fit in your life, but it doesn't resonate with you at the time, but it may later. So just take what you get from the video and leave the rest behind. That's all. I was about to look up Friday's meaning, because I feel like today is a day to, come on. Let's see. Friday's, this is Venus. So let's see. Happy Friday. I already said that. This is the planet of love and creativity. So interesting. This is the perfect day to connect with others and relax. The romantic energy of Venus puts us in a social mood on Fridays. That makes so much sense. And gets us thinking about those that we love. This makes Friday a perfect day for a date night or intimate connections. So I feel like some of you may be going on a date tonight, or maybe meeting up with someone, or going out with friends. This is also a day to wrap up loose ends and to shelve any ideas that are bubbling up. This is also the perfect time to indulge by pampering yourself and updating your beauty routine. And try not to schedule anything too crazy on this day, because this is for fun and relaxing. Yeah. You guys, I almost wore my turtle earrings. Literally put on my turtle earrings, saw my butterfly earrings, and said, oh, I'm feeling butterfly more. So I put on my butterfly earrings. Oh man. But anyways, I don't doubt the energy, but it's just crazy that I had the pull to put turtle, and there is the turtle and coriander for satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. Let's see, this is 31. So 31. The turtle and coriander cause us to be satisfied with what we have been given and what we have achieved. It invites a moment of rest and reflection, perfect for a Friday. Perhaps due to Aesop's fable, The Tortoise and the Hare, turtles are symbols of patience and good health. In this folktale, the slow but determined tortoise wins its race against the speedy but distracted rabbit. The turtle triumphs by pacing himself, illustrating the adage, slow and steady wins the race. Similarly, in the Victorian language of flowers, coriander indicates concealed worth, reminding us that things may not always be as they appear. In other words, a dedicated tortoise who puts in the work can achieve just as much as, if not more than, the swiftest rabbit. Okay, so from reading that, I got that some of you seem to be in a hurry to get where you're going, and so you're trying to take shortcuts. Also, I feel like you're trying to get to a certain spot in your life because it's like you have predetermined that if you can get to here, you'll be happy. Why aren't you happy now? What is losing 50 pounds, or what is having 10K in the bank, or what is completing a project? What is that going to do for your happiness now? Like, what about now? You don't even know if you're going to be alive in 10 days. So what about now? the present the present now, the present moment. Anyways, that felt like a side. There was a lot of messages that came in just now, so that only felt like one of them. Yeah, like, so something about looks, like, hold on just a second. That's funny. I had one of my videos up that's premiering, well, right now, because it's 12/12, by the way. It's 12/12. And it started playing its funky music for the premiere. I didn't realize I still had it up. So that's interesting. Nothing happens in the readings that isn't supposed to. So the fact that my video just premiered, so it's ready to be shown. So for some of you, this feels like a message that something you've been working on, or it's time now for it to show its face. Like, it's time now for you to put it out into the world. It's time to be shown and seen and put out there. This feels like also communication. Like, it's time to say what you've been sitting on to say. And Fridays are good for that. So this feels like a day where communication is going to be had. Hopefully in a good way. All right, so we've also got the squirrel and chestnut for preparation. So this feels like, to me, this is you prepping for this thing that you're waiting on to be happy for to come in. And the only way for that thing that you're waiting for to come in is by preparing for it. And the way you prepare for it is by going slow at a steady pace and really letting all the lessons and downloads and elevation take place without you trying to rush. Because if you don't give yourself, your soul, your body, your mind time, I don't want to say time, the space to, why my computer's like dinging at me. If you don't give yourself the space to allow these things to take hold, then you are rushing the process, and it's almost like taking it's there's several analogies here. It feels like, to me, like people who like to they want to get something going, but they cheap out on building the foundation of it. And so it might run for a little bit, but then it breaks down so easily because you cheaped out. This also feels like when people want to, like lose weight, but they don't want to have the patience for doing it, through natural means by exercising and watching what you eat and being intuitive with your body, and instead they take a pill or they go get surgery, which I am not by any means discounting that as a way to lose weight. I have been there myself wanting to do that, but what I've noticed in myself, a pattern was I would start something to help me lose weight, and yeah, I would lose a good chunk of weight using that pill or that drink or that powder or whatever, all the things. And then once I stop doing it, it all comes back. So that weight loss supplement does nothing but trick you into thinking you've done the work when you haven't. And so when you finally stop taking that thing because you either hit a plateau or it's expensive, or you're not, whatever the reason is that you stop it, because you will eventually stop it. If you haven't done the work on yourself, then it's just going to come back in some way or another. And so is what I've realized. Weight, and I mean like an excess of weight, an unwanted weight. There's plenty of people who love their bodies just the way they are. They have no desire to change them. Like, they're very happy being voluptuous and beautiful that way. But some people don't want the weight because it feels icky and gooey ooey and just like gunk stuck on their body, because they know that that's not their natural selves. So there's a reason why that weight is there. There's a reason why you're holding on to that weight, and it's not normally a physical issue. A lot of times it will be a spiritual issue. A lot of times your sacral chakra will be blocked, and so you have belly fat. Or, it just depends. Like, maybe your throat chakra will be blocked, so you gain weight in your face or your throat area, if your there's just, your body holds weight as a way to protect your ego. All right, Spirit, make sure you're giving me the correct information here. So your ego is the one that needs protecting. Your soul is fine. It's already protected. I'm hearing that you are very divinely protected. But your ego is the one that's like, hey, if we have this weight on us, give me a second. I dropped some cards. If we have this weight on us, then when people judge us, we can just justify that they're judging us based on our weight and not our actual personality. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, your ego's like, there's no way that somebody could reject me for like my personality or my flaws, or that I'm just not being a great person around people. It's definitely because I have weight on me and people don't like big people, Like, that's what your ego says to you. That's what that trauma and all that says to you. Like, you're not worthy of someone loving you for who you are. So let's put the weight on to protect us. So that way nobody will love us fully, or that we won't accept this love. And so I bet if you think back to relationships where you gained weight, there's a reason why you gained weight when you got with somebody. We stop caring, and then well, it's not that we stop caring, it's that we start gaining weight because it's protection. We start gaining weight because it's, I don't feel worthy of the love that this person is showing me. So let me put on weight so that it's almost like self-sabotage. I mean, that was a pretty big message there, and I went into it in way more detail than I thought I would. So that was definitely for someone who might be concerned about losing weight and wondering why you're not able to, or why it's not sticking, or whatever. My advice to you is to work on self love and telling your ego that you are safe and worthy of love, and that your ego can go knock on somebody else's door because you ain't having it no more, okay? Do you want to feel good in this life? Do you want to do things with energy? Do you want to wake up and go, "Oh, my body's actually cooperating?" Ask these things of yourself, these selves of your thing. No, that doesn't make sense. um, Drink water. I've also been called to ingest mushrooms. So I bought a mushroom tincture and I just put it in my coffee. But mushrooms are very good for grounding and all kinds of health benefits. Seriously. So in fact, I am being called now to get my mushroom tarot deck. So let's do that. Oh, mushrooms, where are you? There you are, my little pretties. Okay. Love this deck. It's so crazy because I feel like some of my favorite decks have been given to me, which is just another reminder that when you are open to the flow of abundance, things just come your way. You put it out there, what you desire, and then let the universe just let it appear to you. So, yeah. Okay, what do we got here? We got 10 Pentacles reverse. Definitely some blockages going on here. We've got the Emperor reversed. Okay, I'm seeing a pattern here. Well, my cards are upside down, so that's why everything's reversed. It feels right though, so I'm gonna keep it, and I turn my cards around. But we've got 10 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and 4 of Wands all reversed. So I do feel this, to me, goes right along with that ego. That your ego is what's stopping you. Oh, I've never noticed that before, that the moon is shining on this Emperor card. The moon there at the top. So there's definitely some things you haven't dealt with that are pretty deep in. And you're really... Is there a kitty under me? No, that was my slippers. Okay. Anyways, you are avoiding... You're really blocking success. You're blocking your confidence. You're blocking like being happy with someone. You're literally blocking all of these things from coming in your life because you can't take time. That's what I'm feeling, is you aren't taking the time to just enjoy the present moment. You're so worried about how you'll be accepted in this world. I don't know. There's just a really... Let's see what we got here. 8 of Wands. Okay, let's keep going. This could be travel. All right. Okay. All right. No, that came out. It didn't feel right. Okay, so we got 8 of Wands, along with the 3 of Swords reversed, the 9 of Cups. So the 8 of Wands also speaks to me a lot about passion. So you have like this, like a lot of passion that is trying to bring in a lot of good things for you. I just saw 1844 on the clock, but there is this true need to build from the bottom up, building the foundation. So we've got the 3 of Swords reversed. 3 of Swords is heartache. It's suffering. It's it's unnecessary heartbreak. In other words, the reason you're feeling like you're suffering, or that your heart is breaking, is due to this self-sabotage that I feel in you. So it's gotten you, like, this is a low vibe and energy I'm feeling from you. It almost feels like we really need to sage. So I am going to get my sage right now. I'll be right back. Also, I felt that some of you needed to see that cardinal. That cardinal felt like it had a message for you. The red as well. Red has been popping out to me lately. I love sage, you guys. Like, seriously, it is. Ooh, that was cool looking. Okie dokie. We'll just have that in the background over here. There we go. So let's clear some of that out. Also, I'm hearing for those that have all these blockages, a Reiki session is truly just undeniably effective in moving the energy that feels stuck. If you know somebody who does Reiki, please reach out to them. It's literally taking a nap while energy does, like, healing energy runs through you. Like, I can't recommend it enough. Every time I go, it creates a shift in me that just catapults me into another level of thinking and perspective. So please get a Reiki session. Yeah. You can do Reiki on yourself too, you know. You do not have to have a Reiki master, with you. You can do Reiki on yourself. You can also listen to Reiki frequencies. Just Reiki itself is just a divine energy that when people say they could do Reiki, it's because they have activated their palm chakras, and connected and agreed to be a channel for this energy to flow through them in order to go to you. So they are not using their energy. The Reiki practitioner or master is not using their energy. They're using the divine, loving energy that is all around us all the time. They're basically a vessel to let the energy flow through. So as you are getting a Reiki healing, the practitioner is as well. Okay, so it's really incredible. Okay, what else? I feel like there were more messages here. So, Nine of Cups and the Page of Swords. Yeah. Huh. Okay, so the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. I mean, that's just like lots of good things happening there. Nine of Cups, water club, mushroom. That's cool. And there's a frog there. The frog is calling to me. What do frogs symbolize? Transformation, fertility, abundance, representing the bridge between the conscious mind and the subconscious. So your connection to spirit, since they are in water and out of water. I got surf and turf in my head. So maybe eating surf and turf might help with this energy to flow better. Okay, so we do have Page of Swords, and then right after that came the Knight of Swords. So here's the Page of Swords with the deadly Gallerina. Almost reminds me of ballerina. And then the zombie ant fungus for the Knight of Swords. So let me look at this energy real quick, because it's that's two things, like deadly Gallerina and then the zombie ant fungus. So I'm hearing bringing something to life from the dead, or understanding the delicate balance between life and death. So I'm feeling from some of you that you have been faced recently with almost like a life or death situation, and it has caused you to really it's caused you to really think about your life and where it's going. And if this hasn't happened, I feel like this is coming in. Something is going to make you realize, almost like a scary situation here is what I'm feeling. That makes you realize the value of your life and that you want to live it. Please be careful. Please be careful, because I am seeing like a car. Page of Cups and the Chariot reversed. So with this Page of Cups coming out with that blue, the throat chakra, and then the Chariot being reversed, there's definitely something that you are not communicating in order to move forward. Like, it's almost like if you would just, or maybe someone, no, this feels like you. It feels like to me the Page of Cups is representing something that you're not communicating of how you feel about something. Could be towards someone, like how you feel towards someone. And this is really cutting short the connection is what I'm hearing. So if there's something that you want to communicate, just do it. Like, it is always better, unless there's like this gut feeling like, I can't say it yet. I can't say it yet. Because I'm going to be honest, I've been there, especially on this spiritual journey. That's something I'll probably talk about in my videos or whatever book I may write about it, is that there were times where I was very much encouraged or felt encouraged to speak my mind. And there were other times where I knew, like, you need to hold back. I knew I had to hold back because the energy had to sit there. The other person had to sit in their own situation. Me communicating what I wanted to communicate would have not gotten to them properly anyways. So then if I had communicated, it would have been from my own ego needing to do it versus feeling the energy out about the situation. So I feel like for you, there's a situation where you've kind of been feeling the energy out around it, and whether you're going to say something or not. And it's something to do with how you feel. Okay. So I need you to continue to make sure that, but it feels like it's time to say it, honestly. That's the energy I'm feeling, is that it feels like it's like right on the edge of being ready. Like, okay, so let's keep going. My cards are up right side up, but we got the Tower reversed. So whatever it is that you're feeling is definitely going to set into motion events in your life, and I think that's why you're avoiding it so bad, because you know once you say the thing that you feel, you can't take it back, right? Or you've said something already about how you feel, and you're like, I can't take this back, and you're like regretting it. Justice reversed. Good God. I'm telling you, my cards are upright. Like, these are upright. King of Pentacles on the bottom. Y'all, what is that? That mushroom reminds me of something. Justice reversed, though. The Old Man of the Woods. Oh, what? It's actually really cool. I've never gotten this one, I don't think. The Old Man of the Woods is a mushroom. And the Tower one is yellow netted stinkhorn. So that yellow is indicative of your solar plexus, which is your personal power. Why can't you speak your mind? Why can't you tell how you're feeling? Your feelings are worthy too of being known. Gosh, I just want to shake you and say, stand up for yourself. Stop thinking that you have to sacrifice your feelings for someone else's feelings. No, your feelings are just as valid as theirs. Urgh. Love you. But yeah, there's an imbalance, and it's because you have decided that you're not worthy of expressing yourself. Even okay, I get there are some circumstances that are kind of preventing you from feeling like it's okay. I'm sensing like a morality issue here. Um, oh, I heard my dog bark, but it sounded like it was from over here, and it was literally she's outside right here. So that's interesting. You may be hearing your name called or like strange sounds that are coming from one direction, but actually coming from another direction. Wow, what's that about? Oh, it's an illusion. It's like a distraction. You know how like if someone's looking for you and you throw the rock that way so that they don't look the way that you're going? Yeah. That's what it is. It's like I heard that bark over here, so my attention went over here when really she's over here. That is so interesting, you guys. So I'm feeling like there's someone in your life who's kind of like distracting you from looking at the direction that you actually need to go in. Wow, that's really crazy energy just now. Knight of Wands, yeah. Knight of Wands. You're headed in a really cool direction, man, woman. And the Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the Queen of Swords feels like someone in your life. Hold on, we got some heart throat stuff going on here. The King of Pentacles was at the bottom. I really see you as this King of Pentacles, very earthy energy here. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, sorry. Gosh. Wait, no, sorry, Virgo. Darn it. I'm going to study this weekend and know all the signs and what element they belong to. Okay, so King of Pentacles, very earth energy. I'm picking up someone who really enjoys the finer things of life while also being connected to spirit. Like it's okay to enjoy the finer things of life and be in abundance and speak abundantly and enjoy having money and enjoy living very comfortably and not having to worry about everything. I feel like there's a stigma against like if you choose the spiritual path and you choose like a poor path, right? But I see that you are going to be almost a pattern breaker for that thought. Like you can be spiritual and also be abundant. You know what I mean? I feel like that is like a 1% population of the planet. Like 1% of people who awaken actually live a very abundant life as well. Does that make sense? That's just what came to me. So I feel like there's very few rare, it's a rare occasion that someone's very openly spiritual and also very abundant due to their spiritualness, if that makes sense. Um, so I definitely think I'm talking to someone in the King of Pentacles. You are the King of Pentacles. Like you are that big ass mushroom. You are taking up a lot of space in the world as an energetic being, and people are going to notice you, and you have to be okay with that. I mean, you look at that diamond at the top, and also the color of these diamonds are orange. King Bolette. Orange is our sacral chakra, which is about our creativity and our sensuality and like being confident in ourselves, really. So my sacral chakra is really lighting up here. So I'm sensing that with the King of Pentacles, it's really about you being creative and owning your creativity in order to show up as the King of Pentacles. Knight of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So that's interesting. The Knight of Wands is opportunistic. Very lots of that almost like naive energy. Like I see this is funny. I see like a group of businessmen talking in a very serious meeting, and here comes this young, naive, fresh out of college, I'm hearing accountant like bubbling up to the conversation like, hey guys, how's it going? What numbers we gonna be crunching today? And they're all looking at him like, dude, oh my God. Like, so I see like those men have been not corrupted, but they've been in it long enough they've lost their passion for it, and you're coming in all fiery and bubbly and like, hey, I'm here, I'm ready to work, let's go, and and you're so brand new to everything. And then here comes Queen of Swords being very this stoic, like, listen, you guys. I don't know. I get a very stoic and confident, just mature. I'm hearing mage, woman, mother. Although mother is odd for Queen of Swords, but that I would be getting. I'm also seeing like this this person knows how to use their eyes to kind of get you to pay attention, because they want to convey themselves properly. So they enjoy being face to face. Yeah, that's interesting. Or maybe this is you that likes to be face to face. I don't know. Okay. We've got Queen of Pentacles. So we've got King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. But she's reversed. Okay, I don't feel like she needs to be reversed. So we got two queens here. Lots of pentacles. So I'm definitely feeling that earth energy again. Doesn't mean you have to be an earth sign. It's just that there's a lot of it here. So, and then we have 6 of cups. So I feel like someone, oh my gosh, golly. Someone who exudes abundance in all regards of life, truly. Um Love, money, resources, information. Like they're just a super big source of just everything. And but the 8 of Pentacles, the blob. And also I keep seeing a saxophone. So I don't know if music is very important to someone here or someone who plays saxophone. I'm getting yellow again for the solar plexus. This is working really hard. Really, really hard for what you want. This is not the hare. This is the tortoise energy, like taking your time, setting up things solidly. There's almost a balance though of taking too much time and and going quickly. Like it's just feeling out the energy of when to like really move. 6 of Cups. I'm getting blue pearl here, which pearl came through in my message yesterday. But the fact that blue pearl, let's see what blue pearl is, because black pearl came through yesterday. So now you can check that out. Excuse me. See, there's throat, blue, the throat. Okay. Um, Blue pearl meaning, truth, courage, trust, tranquility. Yeah, so this feels like to me your truth here. Following your true path, which obviously is leading to, I gotta say the energy is so, it's very confusing to be honest. Okay, I'm going to pause and I'm going to sit with this energy a little bit because I feel like there's way more here that I'm just not picking up on because I feel the pressure of being on camera and needing to pick it up. So I'm going to pause, get rid of that pressure, and then I'll come back, okay? Thank you guys for being patient with me. Okay, well, as I was trying to figure out these cards, I actually was pulled to look at the previous cards we got out with the Chariot, the Tower, and Justice, and all being reversed. And those are all major cards there, major Arcana cards. Lots of big energy there, but they're all reversed, and yet and they came out right after this Page of Cups upright. So I definitely feel you have. It's just that one little. It's literally like one sentence that is going to, it's like once you say, it's almost like a phrase, a code, the code word or code phrase, like when cops are undercover and they're in a dicey situation, and they say the code phrase, and that like triggers the cops to come swarming in. That's what I feel like. You like, once you finally allow yourself to say the thing that you've been feeling, or just recently concluded that you felt, like maybe you didn't understand that you felt this way. This feels like a new realization of how you feel. And it's like when you say that phrase, that code phrase, it is going to trigger the swarm to come in. The Chariot, the Tower, and then Justice. So this is, yeah, usually I mean, it feels like a lot of stuff happening all at once, but that's because the energy is intense. And yeah, you might have a few intense moments, but this has to happen for any of this king and queen energy, pentacle energy I'm feeling to come through. It's funny because with Justice, I'm like sitting here feeling my hair, and they feel like one side. I was trying to see if one side felt thinner than the other or whatever. They both feel the same. And so I just feel like with Justice, you're going to be coming back into balance where there's an equal exchange of energy. Yes, yes, yes. And there's this, oh my God, that's what happened. Because the energy is flowing now. So once I said that if you communicate this feeling that you just realized you had, almost like an epiphany moment that you had, and you communicate that, I turned those cards around, and now the energy is flowing. So now I can feel the messages coming in for this other part, but that's why I couldn't before, because this energy was blocked because you had not said how you felt yet. You guys, tarot is so interesting. I tell you what. Um, but the King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. The Q of the Queen is really coming. The K of the King and Knight, and the Q of the Queens are really calling to me. So K and Q. I don't know if those are initials. Um, King and Queen. Yeah, like, oh man, you guys, if I told you what I was feeling, I feel like I repeat myself a lot with this, but I really feel like a high level relationship here. Um, Gosh, like, you call each other your king and queen, like, you're my king, you're my queen. You really hold each other in high regard. So this must be the person that you had an epiphany about. It must be. But what I'm getting though, okay, hold on here. So with the so I'm feeling like for this masculine, which I'm getting masculine from the King of Pentacles. It doesn't mean male. I'm just getting a this is a person who is tapping into their masculine energy more in order to be this King of Pentacles, where they're going after their dreams. But you have a like there's such a fire and passion in you. Oh, wait. Y'all might be working together. Or maybe this relationship is going to take some work in order to be successful. something y'all are going to have to deal with something from the past together. So maybe y'all, this person's been in your life for a while now. Feels like there's some older energy here that y'all are going to need to work through. Definitely. There's some emotions y'all are going to have to work through, but it's not anything you can't work through. It's just you'll have to work through it. Um I'm this is so interesting. I'm feeling a divine masculine, and I feel like you are the one that has not communicated how you feel to your queen. And your queen is coming off here as very cold to you, I think, which is making it hard to communicate. But you have to understand she's been through a lot too, or this divine feminine has been through a lot too. So she's put up walls. She's put up a lot of walls, a lot of boundaries for herself that you're gonna have to break through. Yeah. Look at look at those. It's almost like, ha! You can't touch this. Can't touch this. Um, Yeah, that's what the Eight of Pentacles is too, is you're going to have to work on it. You're going to have to work on it. It's not going to be you just saying how you feel. The Queen of Swords needs someone who can take action. So with the Knight of Wands coming in, that's exactly what you're doing. You're taking action. When you show that you're taking action towards these things, towards all the things that I feel like you probably have talked about but haven't acted on, once you're like showing, actions speak louder than words, more than words. You know that song by Extreme? That song is about, like, you can say I love you all you want, but how are you showing me that you love me? So you're having to work really hard to get this female to give you a chance, honestly. Um, and then the Six of Cups keeps coming up. There's definitely some childhood things that you both need to deal with, but I see y'all dealing with those together. It's almost like y'all, I feel like y'all might have been through something very similar to each other in your childhood that y'all could like bond over. I don't want you to trauma bond here, but something that y'all have compassion towards each other for. Yeah, that feels complete now, you guys. Wow. Oh my God. How has this video gone for 47 minutes? Are you serious? I don't feel like I've been talking that long. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to end there, but I am going to pull one more card. I'm getting told, oh, I just moved my entire desk. Um, I've been going to the gym lately, man. I'm just kidding. Um, to get my positive affirmation cards, and there's that green. You can't really see it, can you? It's like a lime green. I almost wore a lime green hoodie today, and then all of a sudden I felt like going darker, but the hoodie was literally this lime green color. There it is. You can see it now. So let's see. Here we go. It's good to do uncomfortable things. It's weight training for life. It's good to do uncomfortable things. It's weight training for life. There we go. I can't help but to notice the circular nature of the flowers too. Kind of reminds me of the world. So I can tell the world is, this person is your world at this point. You can't not focus on them, and it's driving you crazy. But in order to get results, you're going to have to do the uncomfortable thing. Okay. And then your other one is follow your inner moonlight. Do you remember the Emperor? Oh gosh, can I get it back? Is it going to be, no, well, maybe it's on the top. Come on. Oh, there it is. The Emperor with the moon. And this is follow your inner moonlight. Yeah. Yeah. Follow that inner voice. That. Oh man, I really am. I wish I knew your individual circumstance, because I feel like in about like I'm saying 6 months to a year, that you're gonna tell me, oh my gosh, your reading was so, like, I have been holding back and I finally spoke my mind. And yeah, there was some tough things going on, but now I'm with my person and we're so happy. We had to work through some stuff, but like, I just love being with them and it's everything I've ever wanted in a relationship. Whatever you are, try to be a good one. Whatever you are, try to be a good one. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. That's very positive, Maya Angelou. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to end there. Much love and light to you.